your Ram got over 100,000 miles, this is your truck maintenance routine you have to do to make sure your truck is running strong and able to see over 200,000 plus miles. I'm going to be sharing with you guys exactly what that is right now in this video. What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys, if you have a Ram 1500 and have over 100,000 plus miles, this is the maintenance tips that I want to share with you guys, that you need to be taking these proper steps to make sure you have a reliable truck and you don't have a truck that's going to give you a ton of different issues and stuff like that. So before we get into talking about that, guys, I want to say I appreciate your time. Appreciate the support on the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, do me a huge favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I would definitely appreciate it. Now, Ram 1500 or Dodge Ram, whatever you call it, mine, I call it Dodge Ram regardless. Not a big deal to me, but my truck right now has 154,707 miles. Right now, as I'm sitting in this truck, and what really, my tips and everything that I've done, that I'm doing with this truck, that's keeping the truck to properly run right. If you have one of these trucks, you don't know everything that you need to be doing. If you have over 100,000 miles, even some of these things, your truck don't have to have over 100,000 miles for you to be able to do them. I think that this is just like the proper regular maintenance precaution you have to take with a 5.7 liter Hemi Ram 1500. The first thing I will have to say, if you have anything, if your truck is having 100,000 plus miles, you got to keep in mind, and your truck still has the MDS system, you have to get that deleted at some point. I wouldn't wait till, what I could tell you guys right now, my truck has 154,000 miles, and I'm currently, right now, I have a plan where I'm going to be getting the lifters and cams, everything done on this truck, because this truck right now, 154,000 miles, is kind of like close to that stage where this have to be done. The reason why I'm starting off with this, because this is the #1 way. The MDS system is killing your 5.7 liter Hemi, and at some point, if you don't get this done, you are going to run into that issue where your engine completely going to be done for good. And this is something that most of these Rams, they tend to have, like, this issue anyway. This is something that has to be done. Yes, it's not cheap, but if you want to keep your truck for longer, you have to get the MDS system delete on your Ram 1500 ASAP. I would highly recommend. Next thing is, I know another thing that a lot of people talk about is doing like the oil pump on these trucks. I believe upgrade. You got to upgrade from the regular 5.7 liter Hemi Ram oil pump and go to like the Hellcat oil pump. I do believe that it does pump more oil, and that's something that's another thing that has to be done, regardless of, I don't know, if you plan on, if you are like me, you want to keep your truck for a long time, just put this in your head, like this is a checklist of things that you have to do at some point. You don't want to wait till you run into the issue. So you have to switch off, get the Hellcat oil pump, upgrade to the Hellcat oil pump, MDS delete system. And then the next thing I'm going to have to share on this list is going to have to be, you have to, at some point, don't wait till that point. I'm going to keep saying this. Do not wait till it gets to that point where it become an issue. You have to upgrade the exhaust manifold, stock exhaust manifold have to get upgraded. If you are going to upgrade it, what I could tell you, upgrade from, don't go to like the shorty headers or OEM part again, because you're going to have that same issue. Go with a good aftermarket long tube headers. You're going to add some horsepower. You're going to have a good sounding truck, and overall, you're not going to have that issue of, you know, the bolts on these trucks, the manifold tend to rust up causing an issue, exhaust leak. That's the third biggest thing that you have to get done on these trucks. Fourth thing, this is like a big thing too, is I would have to say, if you're not running full synthetic in your truck, regardless of miles, whatever, please run full synthetic on your truck. I don't know what year rim you have. My truck takes the 5W20, and I think the 6.4 or something, or 6.2 or something like that. I think they take 5W30, but just make sure you put full synthetic oil in your truck. That way you don't have to run across any kind of issue later on down the line. These are like the 4 biggest things, obviously. And then if you go get regular oil change, simply just run the Mopar oil filter or any kind of hot, like, or Mobile One. I run Mobile One, or I think Mobile One oil filter I normally use. Also, or right now I have the Mopar filter on here that I ordered from Amazon, or you can get it from anywhere, probably close to have it, or you can just order it online. The filter might not seem like a big deal, but trust me, I think it does play a huge factor too. Simply just something you have to do. And another thing is, I would say with these trucks, what I noticed is the fact that if you haven't had that issue yet, I think I did my water pump on this truck last year. I did the water pump on this truck. I think it was at 120,000 miles, somewhere around there. But if you start smelling if your truck starts smelling if you smell any kind of radiator coolant, or that smell of coolant, or have any kind of leaks, 9 times out of 10, your water pump probably gonna start. That means that's like a sign of either your radiator or your water pump going. If you have leaks, could be your water pump. 9 times out of 10, that's how mine was. Just keep in mind, you have to upgrade. Obviously, change your water pump. You know, I did one with the aftermarket one. I mean, not aftermarket, but OEM, when I got mine replaced. These are just things that just normally will wear out. Another thing is your belt. When you start these truck up, mine, yes, I know there sometimes when the trucks sit for a long time, you do have some kind of moist and stuff on the belt. But if you start them up, you hear any kind of squeaking, little sound of squeaking, that's a sign that your belt might be going bad. Your separating belt, that's like an easy fix. You could probably change it up yourself. That's another thing that recently went bad on this truck. I had to change. I think early in last year, around this time, during the summertime, I changed it up myself. Radiator, something too. If you haven't, these are all like the things that go bad that I experienced with every Ram I own. That you just have to take. It's just proper maintenance, regular maintenance thing. It's not anything bad. Your radiator have to get replaced. I would recommend, if you're doing radiator, please stick to just like a regular stock OEM radiator. You'll be fine. That's exactly what I end up putting in here. Another thing too, thermostat. Sometimes thermostats start going bad. Your heat might get a little bit lukewarm and stuff like that, but could be another thing too. Could be the fact that you have to do like I think it's like a cooling. I think it's not, your heater core have to get flushed or something like that. I forgot what it was exact, but this is something that these trucks experience. My truck is experiencing it right now, but it's just too effing cold for me to do anything. But my heat's still nice and hot, but it just get a little bit warm sometimes when I drive for a while. But this is very simple. You can do it yourself. It's a tool you buy online. Let me see if I can show you guys a picture of the tool right here. All you got to do is just connect it to a water hose, flush it out, and your heat will be nice and warm again. Hopefully that could be the case for you. But these are just like common, regular maintenance thing that you have to do if these trucks have over 100,000 miles. Suspension wise, ball joint, tire rod, you have to check all those things. I had to do my tire rods a couple months ago on these trucks, on my truck. But these are just all regular maintenance checklists, guys. I'm not telling you guys this because Dodge or Ram, whatever you want to call it, have a ton of issue, but this is just like the proper step you want to take, even if your truck don't have over 100,000 miles. If you daily drive these trucks, these are things that you have to make sure you're staying on top of, just so you don't have to come across any kind of major issue later on down the line, guys. I'm telling you, if you treat your car like you treat you. Hopefully you treat yourself good, care about your well-being. These trucks are definitely, in my personal opinion, hands down, one of the best trucks to own. Best looking truck, in my personal opinion. Ram, definitely top Chevy, Ford with the looks, I'll be honest. And definitely has the inside, definitely I would say I give it a Dodge Ram. But these are just all regular maintenance things you have to do. If you don't know exactly what you need to do, you can go whatever shop you go to. They normally will be able to point you into the right direction of things that you have to do every whatever miles your truck hits. So every milestone your truck hit, pretty much. It's that simple. It doesn't require much, but that's going to be about it, guys. I'm done talking. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Got big news for the Ram. There's something I'm going to be doing in the next probably 3 days. I ain't going to tell you guys what it is, but it's something that this truck going to begin. It's definitely something. It's a huge step, first step for the truck. So you guys definitely want to stick around within the next couple of days. Hopefully everything should be done. Got a snowstorm coming, so got to make sure put out this videos and stuff for you guys, even though I'm talking a lot. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and peace out.